Ever found yourself endlessly scrolling down the Roblox front page, trying to find something to play? I was the same, until I found Loomian Legacy, one of the best Roblox games ever made. What's that you say? Loomian Legacy is just a really bad Pokemon ripoff? Well, you are wrong. Calling Loomian Legacy a Pokemon ripoff is like calling Tower Defense Simulator a BTD ripoff, or calling Horrific Housing a Plates of Fate ripoff. Oh wait. It is. Loomian Legacy has so many unique features like Mastery, and Mastery, and Mastery. You will never find yourself bored doing Mastery, especially the grind experience points challenges and friendship ones. It's not like you're gonna have to run around in circles for 2 hours, right? Jokes aside, I've had lots of fun playing this game over the last few days. So join me as I explain the lore of Loomian Legacy, and why you should drop whatever you're doing and play it right now. It was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. I had found this Roblox game known as Pokemon Brick Bronze, a fun adventure game based on the Pokemon franchise. Unluckily for me, the year happened to be 2018, meaning that the game got taken down just a few days after I had found it. In those few days, I had managed to beat 7 of the 8 gyms currently inside of the game, so I naturally became attached to the game. Fast forward 2 years and this new game called Loomian Legacy appears on the front page. I hop on, beat the first gym, and get annoyed that there was no more content past that. I come back a few months later to do the second gym, then the third gym. I never touched the game again. That was until last week, when I rediscovered my love for Loomian Legacy. My laptop was being repaired after a fatal accident called dropping it down a flight of stairs. Trust me guys, it was an accident. In the meantime, I had to find games that were playable on mobile without major lag spikes every 2 seconds. I'm looking at you Mining Simulator 2. I spotted Loomian Legacy on the front page, and quickly hopped into the game. Now, you're gonna have to bear with me for this section as I do not have any footage of my playthrough, sorry. I had arrived in the world of Loomian and was now tasked with picking a starter. On previous playthrough, I had picked ImBat as my starter, a powerful fire-type rabbit that turns into Big Chungus upon evolving. This time I decided to go with Eaglet, you know, because will it? I ventured my way towards Chesma Town where I was greeted by Duskit, a power furry blessed by his gods. He used his corrupted furry powers on me, but they weren't strong enough. It was easily defeated by my Eaglet using its morbing powers on the Duskit. I then ventured into Sylviant City and did the gym. After that I went and killed 500 Kabungas and eventually reached the third gym. Here I was greeted by this dude was an Eleguna. In case you didn't know, light types don't do much damage against light types, so this Eleguna was very difficult to defeat. I defeated it though, don't worry. I ventured towards the beach where I was greeted by a giant shark, and faced the same problem. I defeated it on my third attempt though, which was way less than my attempts against the Eleguna. I then visited Atlantis and proceeded to meet Homelander from the hit Amazon Prime show, The Boys. No, I'm just kidding, that never happened. I battled some guy with food Loomians and won due to the power of plot armor. I then defeated the gym and yeah, story mode over. It was the 23rd of July, I had finally got my rare laptop Loomian back from the Lumi Center. I could finally touch grass again, in Loomian of course. Luckily for me, a day earlier this new event had released known as the Sweet Retreat. I ventured there to be greeted by an unholy union of work at a pizza place with the Papa's games from Cool Math Games. The Sweet Retreat was basically child labor, as the guy on the submarine to Atlantis refers to us as kids, meaning we are canonically children being forced to make cakes for hours upon end at minimum wage. I also caught some shiny noodles while at the retreat. After catching 3 sets of shiny noodles, I ventured into the trade resort to send them off to my customers. You see, The noodles were actually infused with meth, and the sweet retreat was actually located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Upon doing this, I noticed something very strange. A gap in the Loomian Legacy meth dealing market had opened. Cake dealing. You see, people were trading meth-infused cake for rare Gamma Loomians. Gamma Loomians are a special type of shiny Loomians which just so happen to look cooler than normal shiny Loomians. This is mainly due to their wisp. This trade seemed impossible. What fool would trade a rare meth-infused Loomian for 4 meth-infused cakes? Why would anyone do that? Like, it only takes 20 minutes to obtain 4 cakes. I quickly became British and developed a liking for Yorkshire tea as I began to abuse this exploit for my own gain. 8 hours worth of cake grinding later, I had managed to obtain 4 Gamma Loomians. A cow, a slug, a tree and a pig with a rare original trainer called Pokenova, who was apparently famous or something. This was when I realized I could now quite possibly afford my dream, a Halloween duskit. You see, I found out about this rare variant of the Loomian called duskit known as the Halloween duskit. It has multiple colors and looks like a skeleton. It was only available for a limited amount of time in 2020, meaning that only a few thousand copies existed. I had set upon my dream earlier in that day, and managed to obtain it in the same day. I began server hopping looking for people with Halloween duskit, and upon the 3rd server I joined, I got it. I traded 4 really bad Gamma Loomians all holding cakes for an orange Halloween duskit. Don't get me wrong, the nature sucks. But I didn't want to trade my duskit, I wanted to keep him, he was mine now. Aww. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've spent a total of more than 18 hours editing this, which is my new record for any YouTube video I've ever made. I hope this video has convinced you to try Loomian Legacy. If you're new here and want more content from me, make sure to subscribe. And like the video too if you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day, and have fun playing Loomian Legacy. Until the next video, goodbye.